Welcome to Factorio Reverse Megabase. My name is Nilas and this is episode 17 of our Let's Play campaign. Well, I think it's like 17. That's kind of a lot, but I don't know. It also seems like we've been doing a lot of stuff with this rocket science, which is the most complicated part. So in this episode, we are definitely going to wrap this one up, not the series, just the space science, so that we have now space science and red science all done, and then we can either start on the next one or do some intermediate steps, and I want to do that first. So our objective, this is what I asked the question in the previous episode, was how are we going to do some branching of this? And I think we have the answer. One of the good comments, so this, I'm using the Rehnquist balancers, yep, and I like those, and I'm just going to take all of this out because reasons. And I'm going to take it here. Yes. Hold on. I have my speedy legs on, which makes it very jittery. Oh, that didn't work. Huh. Here. That one. That one. Does that work? Let's see. It has to be like this way. Alright, so what I'm doing now is just getting this one over here. Alright, so I'm going to take some of them out. And I'm doing this. Oh, hello, train. Doing this like extremely carefully. And that one goes here, here. That one goes here, and that. This might be just absolute overkill, but that's interesting. That's also been changed recently then. Used to be able to be doing this, like dragging. So you could drag like, yeah, okay, but you can't anymore. So, boo-hoo. And I will need this part to be balanced, lane balanced, which it currently is not. And there is an interesting new lane balancer here. Let's see if I can find it in this one. I'm not sure I like it, but that's like because all new things are just by definition weird and foreign and scary. So I'm gonna try it and we'll see if we like it. This is an alternative to a 4x4 lane balancer. So this one is a 4 to 8. Yeah, lane. I think that's a lane balancer. This is a side balancer. And it goes in here. This one goes in here. Get these out. This one. Clean all of this up. And that should actually fix this. And what I also need to do is get all of this wrapped up together. And this one should be just a single one. There. This one is now intended to go up there. So let's see how that fits. I think I'm just gonna take this one. All right, you guys ready? Run! And there we are. So that should be good. And that means now we have, what we've done is we balanced this off, taking this one in. This is obviously going to run full, and in the meantime this one will get that's not enough. If we look at the actual numbers, just to confirm that we actually have sufficient, this one, when it stabilizes, it produces 38 rocket fuel, and I need this 38 is exactly what I need. 38 point something is exactly what I need for our, what is it called? Yeah, for just to combine this one plus that one. Yeah. So again, I'm gonna do kind of the same up here. This is the old old side-by-side balancer, and I'm gonna just take it out and figure out if we can do something better. What? Yeah, it's fine. This one. Is this gonna be the side-by-side? Nope. I'm gonna see if I can get it to... That one is the 4 to 8 throughput, unlimited. Here, and I'm gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna merge every other one out. And then I just realized that it is not great because I also need to lane balance the stuff outbound. I mean, I might be overdoing some of the balancing here, but if you know me, then I do like my balances to be balanced. There. And then we go for the new one. We are just absolutely going to balance everything here. Where is it? Throughput balance? No. Where are they? 6, 5. That one is the lane balancer. And going in. These things will just be combined out here. And let's see. Is this a good location? It's probably better just a bit further down, but okay. Yep, let's run this over like the other one. And now that one is done, we have to follow it all the way over. And once that's done, then we should start seeing a new production of satellites coming online. And once the satellites are online, then we can see that the rocket launchers are online. We're going to need 2 trains, so we also need to summon the fake train in here, so we get that one in. We can do that while the belts are running. I have a total of 1 train, and I'm going to take this train, get you up here, there. And in the meantime, I can do this, including train, and build you, maybe there. Who knows? I'm going to get it to that one. Okay, and this one goes out. And that should be okay. So you do not have anything. Why do you not have anything? Because this one's not in there yet. Once it gets in there, and that should be just in a second. And now we have it inbound. You can see things are coming in. It's coming in as a full belt, and initially everything will be filled up, so these will just be full. It's going to be a giant waste of materials, but in a 3K Megabase, it doesn't really matter. It's going to stabilize soon, and once it stabilizes, this belt is going to backfill. Once that belt is backfilling, then it will start getting the correct ratio. Right now, not enough is going in here because half of it is actually being redirected. But that being said, let's see if with our production over here, if this one is keeping up. Yeah, it should be. It should be just fine. Right, so this one, does it work? Well, we would actually like to take a look now at the production of satellites. Well, on a 1-minute cycle, on a 10-minute cycle, it doesn't really give us anything. Why does this one have a... That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this one only. So on a 1-minute cycle, it's completely useless, this one. I think I need to let it run for a while because we just initially built a lot, and then that's the consumption. That makes sense. Let's have a look on this one. Is it inbound? Well, one of these will always be stuck. They are kind of lacking. Let's have a look just at this part to see if this is working. Huh, that's interesting. That is interesting. This is not working. So why is it not working? It's not working because I actually need 1 more of these inbound. and I can put it here, and I can put it here. But I cannot... Oh, I can also put it here. Never mind. Alright, cool. The other things should be fine. We don't want to see any of the requesters being empty, ever. Do we? I don't think so. If I look at the network, yeah, everything should be pretty much running out. It's very difficult when it's so finely balanced to check if anything is not working. For example, this one, not working. So it's not about the request in here. It's simply a matter of the green circuits not working fast enough. Why are the green circuits not working fast enough? Well, it's about copper. So why is the copper not working fast enough? Copper seems to be working fast enough, but I think the capacity here is just not fast enough. What if we take all of these and just bump it up to 5,000? And... because I think that by only having 500 available for pickup, that's simply not enough to be picking up. Did I just do that one constrained? Yeah, and it's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that one is even faster. Let's see if it works better now. This one, it's still kind of iffy. This is weird. This is weird. How many inbound? So it's 8 being delivered. Is it a lack of robots? Oh, it's definitely a lack of robots. Oh, yeah. Didn't we build like a magical little requester chest down here that we could build some stuff in? Yep, we did. So put that one in, put that one in. Yeah, so that's 1,000. Still not enough. Yeah, 2,000 seems to be a more logical number. All right, 1,500. Don't like this one being actually around, so we'll skip that soon. There. And there. All right, so now we are starting to see some being available. Great. I'm going to check this out. Yes, things are available. That's looking good. Let's see how things are working with this one. These are working. Everything we build is going to be output. That's good. And our storage of wires is obviously not enough, but it's getting in here. Getting to the point where this one is working at a beautiful reckless pace. Everything's working here. That's good. And we also have iron is coming in. Yeah, looking good, looking good. And that should help us on this side here. It's probably going to take a while, but at least, yeah, we only have 8 or 16 inbound. That's just not enough, just not cutting it. It's way more we need in here. But I think I know it's not good for the YouTube algorithm with all this flickering thing, but it's really important that we do this. And I just realized that I did not start my recording timer. Yeah, we'll kind of guess our way to it. I'm monitoring everything. Oh, you are not getting anything. You're not getting gears. Why are you not getting gears? Because you are not getting any iron. Perfect. Well, less than perfect. Interesting. How did that even work? The problem here is I can't see the mouse indicator. There we go. There it is. And this one is set to 100. Perfect. Okay, so this one was kind of not working very well. This one's set to 5. That's great. All of this. Not surprisingly, red circuit or blue circuits are problematic. Blue circuits are over here. What are they requesting? They're requesting 200. Is that even... It actually looks fine. This looks super fine, actually. There's not even a problem getting things in here. And the one question I have, though, is it increasing? Because that's really what the main part is. The question is, this is the main highway of, of transport. And looks like this is not quite getting it. No. 200. But at least it's getting 48 inbound. Oh, subscribe. Every time I see the save icon, I will just remind you to subscribe. Does that make sense? And hold on, there's actually one more thing missing, and I can't see the mouse. There it is, that one. Copy, paste. That's also important. I'll take that one. There. There. So now all of these will continue to flow, and there's no problem with the production here. Let's do all this just to check the numbers. That one. What we're looking for is copper output and copper input. So clearly we are over consuming copper inputs, but I think that's actually correct. I mean, I think that I've overbuilt some of this, so it should actually be starving a bit on copper, I think. Actually, yeah, I have 155, which is actually the absolute minimum if I look at this one. And I go here. Yeah, 159. Output is here, input is here. Yeah, so also for green circuits, we're also way under providing. This one is intended to make 158 green circuits, and I'm producing 179. So this is already here we have an issue. And I am now, look at this. What? Oh, right. This one is way off because it's actually it's assuming that if it can run that one at full rate, which obviously is not really a realistic thing. So this is still good. I'm just, yeah, I don't think that we can ever get to the point. Well, maybe eventually. When would that be? That would be when, yeah, let's get a few more of these. Yeah, so when will this stabilize at 3K? It will stabilize at 3K when all of this goes in and the trains are both full and waiting here to be unloaded, and they will wait unloading when all this is done. So if I have 4 launches, that gives us 4,000, and I want to get 3,000. So you would have to select this 4,000 every launch, and I want 3,000 per minute. So what do I want? I want 3,000 per minute. That's 50 per second. And if you take 4,000 divided by 50, that means every 80 seconds. So maybe I should make a counter that runs up to 80 seconds. I am going to grab this one, and we are going to, how many are we missing? We have 36, so we need 4 more. I don't bother waiting. I am an impatient type. So let's head back and see if this one working. This one is working. And I do love riding these trains. Go. Yeah, this is clearly enough. So not only is this one is launching. Let's see. This here is, yeah, this one should not be like that. It should actually be a different icon. It should be basically when, okay, I'm standing pretty close to this, when this one is equal to 2. That means we're not launching anymore. So when that's equal to 2, that means I need 2 conditions. And first condition is going to be a... So basically this is how you set up that there are 2 conditions that must be true. I'm going to do that like this. We're getting on the red wire. I don't really like that on the red wire. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to get that one. And this one will take this one in. And if this is less than 4,000, then send a green signal. Cool. And I can then, because it's all on the red wire, which I don't really like, I'm gonna send 1 green in here. These ones should also be changed to being that one equal to 2, because that's when both launch conditions will be true. Right, so that was the easy one. Now we need to do the other one. Ah, man, I should never do this live. Okay. Deep breath. We're going to try to do a counter. basically, how do you build a counter? You build a counter. There. We're gonna build it on a green, and we're gonna build it like this. It launches, it goes from this one, and I'm gonna go counter. It's just gonna be number A. This counter goes in. This one goes when A is then input output A. Okay, so now you can see it counts, and it counts at 60 count per second. So if I want to launch every 80 seconds, well, that's just 80 times 60 ticks per second. That is 4,800. So I can take this one and go, you will keep launching until it's for as long as it's less than 4,800. That means this one will count up, and when it reaches 4,800, it'll just roll over. So at this point, we want to launch them only once every cycle. So I can hook up this thing down here, and I'm going to hold on, I'm gonna need one more. That's gonna be here. This gets a red wire that takes the A out, and then this one will just basically say, hey, if the A is less than, which is at the start of each cycle, less than 60, that's going to be 1 second count, then send a green signal out. That means, you can see here, this one is not true because it's not less than 1. And if that's true, then I'm going to send a... I'm going to try to keep it on another wire so that it... No, I'm not. No, I am not. That would be silly because that's a million too many wires. I'm going to just put it on a red wire as well. So we are going to see this one, and in order for us to restart it, I'm just going to set this value here. This is the launch interval. And I do know that there's a shortcoming of this. This one basically means that 1 second every 80 seconds, it will try launching. It will try inserting. If at that time it is not ready to launch, then it will actually not launch at all. And that's then it'll just wait another cycle, which is bad. But I think that it will always be that once at least the whole thing is coming online. There we go. It just, something happened. And they all launched at the same time. Oh, that's cool. It just rolled over. Nice. I'm just gonna back away. That's really loud. Why is that so... Well, okay. Why is the rocket launch so loud? 80 seconds. Yeah, it's 4,800. This seems like a very low number. Alright, let's see if this one, how this works through. And this one is now going to get ready. We are going to compare this speed of increase with this speed of increase. So what happens first? The rocket silo gets to 100%, or whether the decider calculator combinator counts to 4,800. It should be a safe margin between them, and also we want to see that the green light actually turns on. And okay, so we have the left side that's counting up, and the right side is also counting up. The left side is now done. So at this point we can see that it takes way less time for the rocket silo to be ready, but it's not actually ready yet because it has to do the launch animation as well, or the preparation animation, and only now is it ready. And now it's ready for launch, but it's not launching yet. Funny how that one changed position. And this one goes to, there we go. And you saw the short blink. That's amazing. It works. We are now synchronized it to launching 3,000 per minute, and having these synchronized is also, I mean, it's just nicer, isn't it? And for whatever reason, if I'm getting too much in these, then it will also stop. So I need 2 conditions to be true for the rocket to launch. I must have less than 4,000 stored in all of these, and I must have sort of 1 second every 80 seconds, and that's where we launch. And that should give us 3,000 per minute, I hope. And what's this one at? This one is, it's halfway there, so nothing exciting or major here. What about on this side? We can actually now take, again, our research here. The consumption is going to be a bit erratic, but it will be much better now. It'll spike much harder. And what are we looking at? Satellites, and this one is also satellites. Yeah, this is looking much more balanced. This is definitely working. This one I don't really... Okay, this is where... Okay, these are the sort of the staggered launches before. And this is the synchronized launch and another synchronized launch where they go right after each other. And then we should see another synchronized launch very soon. And it's actually coming in there. Another synchronized launch. It looks like we've done this in the first try. I love it. I love that we can... that I did this and it actually works. I've done it a number of times, so yeah, it should be a big surprise. This one is trying to unload, but it can't. That can't unload. And up here, this one can't unload. Almost, but the next one is already there. So this is exactly what I want to see. There should be a slight overproduction of each of the ingredients or each of the inbound ingredients, and this one is the one that actually has to be balanced exactly at 3000 because this will be the I don't know, the kind of the metronome of the whole build. So that's basically concludes the red signs and the space signs. But if we look at the map like this, it doesn't look very good. I mean, I have to do this to sort of get any kind of contours. Wouldn't it be great if we could actually make some better contours? Let's try that, right? Let's try that. In order to do that, I think we'll go to this one. This is all empty, and we can do some kind of aesthetics at that point. All right, so these octagons, I'd like them to actually look like octagons. And if I want to make them look like octagons, let's start by drawing this one in a bit better. That will be here, and that one, and this one. And we're going to then look at options for how to do something pretty. Ooh, I want it pretty. What I'm thinking is, I want to make it concrete, for sure. But right now we're just interested in how to do it, not so much actually doing all of it. And I want to make some kind of contour around the edge that will be able to be very visible. And basically, if I make this like an edge like this, here, and then sort of there, there. Nope. Something along the lines. And what about, do we just do more research? And then what could I do in terms of sort of a contour here? I really don't want to use the hazardous concrete. I am really not a big fan of the hazardous concrete, he said, and then made them anyway. This actually is not bad, right? It's not bad. So I can do one. So let's start this one. Here, here. We have to build one of these sides manually in order for us to copy paste it to the other ones. Nope. And that's not how things work. And also that one, yes. And then the, yeah. Is that overriding? Yes, it is. Okay, so this... No, this is not it. This is actually already one in, so that corner is fine. Sure. That one. Undo. Okay, how does that look? It looks better here than it looks on this side. But I think we're onto something. So we are going to get a blueprint like this. Tiles, kind of important. That's going to be one. And I'm going to get another one that looks... yeah. Tiles, and then over here there's definitely some problems. That one and that one. Yes. Let's try it if I paste it down here. Yeah, that works. And I guess this is time for a new blueprint book. That will be... It's only going to be done a few times. Because once we have all of this... Yeah. Once this is completely done, then we won't need it anymore. And that one should be working, right? Yes. No! It doesn't work. See, this is why I don't like those. Ah. Yeah. That one also doesn't look good. Okay, we'll take another one and tiles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the ones that need to go out, and this one will again go in. Okay, so these are the corners, and I'm also gonna have this one. I also have another one of these, but beside the point. There. There. We're just gonna do the surrounding right now, and then we'll figure out what to do in before. And if I do this, it is going to be incorrect as well. But at least we know. Yeah, and I'm going to take the blueprint, including tiles, not including that one. And that's going to be here. Cool. What are we missing? Ah, right, some other things. Boom. Yeah, this one could be done with, I don't know what it's called, making them locked to this. And is that correct? Yes, it is correct. That's correct. And that one's correct. Whoa, what's the problem here? Oh, that's the problem. And also... Miss any? Nope. It's gonna be interesting to see how it all works out at the end. This one? Nope. This one? It's working. That's working. Hopefully it'll look good. Otherwise I'll have to redo it on my own damn time. There? Yes. And we are again missing a lot of these. They are very ghostly. Probably should just request it instead. And actually, I'll do that. This one should only be 500. And then I'll do 100 of these. Yep. And keep going. And now we have actually a different problem, issue, challenge, whatever. I think that this, either I take that out, which kind of makes sense here and here. And also there's definitely some problems here. Yeah. I think... Ah, okay, okay. Now I see it. Now I see it. Here. Right, so now I need to figure out how I do it, and I think I want to do it. We could either do like a slim line here. I kind of like that. Like this. Yeah, I think this is actually better. Almost, but there's just some, I don't know, ickiness here. That looks good. And nope. Now that is brilliant. I mean, I think. Hope. Take this out. And got that. Yes. Sure. And on the other side, here. Nope. Here. And again, just fix this part and fix this part. I like this. Now that looks like an octagon. And what I need now is just a lot of filler. And I guess that's why I wanted this one to be 1000. So I could build all of this. Alright, let me just jump forward as I've built all of this so we can take a look at what it looks like. And that's it. Here we are. I think this looks very, very nice. If I look at this, it looks very much like a regular octagon. It looks very much like these sides, and these sides are the same length. Now, what I've been thinking about is that, of course, I'm going to need to get a blueprint such as this. Yeah, I guess such as this. But the thing is that if I take this and then... Oh, hold on. Oh, please let flip blueprint work, by the way. Flip the damn blueprint. That better work. That better work. I have no idea. I'm gonna need to slide these up until it's all blue. I wonder if that works. I'm just gonna see in the lines. Oh, it worked. Nice. All right, so I'm not gonna do that, but basically what we are seeing now is that we now have this opportunity to do this, and it's gonna make it all look very nice. I'm super excited. I'm gonna do this, spend some bit of time while the video is processing and uploading on doing these kind of things, so that next time we will basically have a bit more filled in. Probably not all of it, but then I'll do that sort of a bit between sessions when I just stare at the damn progress bar for the video edit. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. So we managed to complete all the space science, did a little circuit magic, and also did some aesthetics. So I mean, both circuits and aesthetics, I mean, what more could you wish for? If you like it, hit the like button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. And of course, if you want to support the channel, there is always a Patreon link, but of course, no obligation. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care and stay effective.